And while you chew on that, let's chew on something absolutely delicious. Listen, ever wondered what to do with leftover chicken? And I know you probably have a little bit in your fridge after the long weekend. Well, stay tuned as we put a unique twist on the classic frittata using shredded chicken, also tortilla wraps, and ingredients you probably already have in your fridge at the moment. Then we top it all off with a creamy feta sauce. It is so simple to make, and that's what we love when it comes to the kitchen. We need ingredients that are just going to seamlessly turn into something absolutely delicious. So right now, what we've got going is some peppers, we've got some onion, as well as mushrooms that we're going to cook up as the base of our dish. But I think I need some help, Ryle.
Some is smelling good early in the morning. Can I assist you in any way?
And we know would love if you did that, actually.
At your service, all right.
You know, been working all weekend. Yeah.
I see onions, I see peppers here, I see mushrooms as well. Ooh, and it's smelling fantastic.
Isn't it smelling
already.
So good?
What's happening
I would
here?
just eat that as is.
Making breakfast?
We're making breakfast. We're making a frittata in particular, which is an egg-based dish, right? Okay. And we're gonna add some shredded chicken to it in just a bit. So the protein goals are being hit.
I was gonna just voice my concerns there. Are we adding protein to this one? Because after the Olympics, after all the movement that I think we did, jumping off the couch and celebrating all those wins, Team SA and of course the Springboks as well, I think we need to get some protein back in here. So
well, let's refuel. Okay.
Yeah. What's
so
going in
here?
You've
got some tomatoes. We got to add the flavor with some garlic.
Oh, nicely done. What did you start off with? Just the onions and everything else? We were braising first, right?
Exactly. In some olive oil, just get that going.
And is all of this going to go inside
the frittata?
Yum.
And listen, the veggies are being packed in. And what I love is that they're kind of hidden because it's just going to taste so delicious. We're also going to add cheese a little bit later. So
this is a sneaky way to like get the kids to get their veg count up as well. You can pop it into a frittata and they think it's like this is like cake for breakfast. This is the breakfast original cake, right?
It's a savory cake.
That's
exactly
what it is.
What we're doing.
Yeah.
We're also going to have a base of tortillas. So instead of adding your potatoes into the frittata, we're just going to add something a little bit different. And I'm sure people have wraps at home. I mean, come on. So you're going to let the spinach wilt down.
And I like the fact that you're also including something, let's call it a little bit Mexican. Can we say that? I think with the cold months still around, this is perfect food that can warm you up.
Yes.
So from the morning, if you're getting a breakfast on, then this is absolutely perfect. And I see some spices just to make sure we warm it up.
Warming, we've got chili, cumin, and paprika. So that's going in as well. But I love a breakfast. It's honestly my favorite meal of the day. So if we can make it something dramatic, something good, something intentional, I'm here for it. You love some herbs?
Yeah, please. What's going in? What is that?
This is thyme.
Thyme, and again, I'm impressed by your moves out in the kitchen, Carissa. You're just showing off now. And also, can we talk about all the colors that we are seeing here? Yes. Please to this. Always love eating a rainbow early in the morning.
Right.
That means you're getting your nutrition goals ticked. So macro and micronutrients coming through here because we've got macro boxes ticked. I see obviously some protein from egg and chicken. We've got carbs coming through from the tortilla and some of the good veg that we have in here as well.
Absolutely.
And good fats also coming from the egg and the cheese. So macronutrients, amazing. Micronutrients, let's talk about that. We've got vitamins, minerals, everything coming in here from the fact that we have all this color. So everybody needs to get in on this one. Thank you. You answered my prayers.
Thank you. You're bringing the nutritional value. I'm just here for the vibes, man.
All right, well, let's carry on the vibe. We've got to finish this. How are we doing that?
So you can switch that off because the magic of TV means that we already have a beautiful version of it done already. And I didn't want to add that in here because when we add the eggs, we don't want it to coagulate. We don't want it to cook up.
Oh, from the heat, of course. That makes sense. Nice.
It needs to go in the oven to do that. So this is our recipe that Raul's just created. And then we're going to throw in our chicken and mix this all together. And honestly, I always have chicken breast left over, especially when I cook a whole chicken. And I'm like, what do I do with this pod? I don't want to eat it.
You can't have that many chicken sandwiches every day.
You know
I like
what
this.
This is the perfect thing.
Okay, so this is a great way to use over the leftovers. And I think for this weekend especially, if you were getting involved in all the sporting action, you will definitely have some leftovers. Maybe even some chicken from the braai. Maybe throw that in there, shred that up. That could give you a little bit of a smoky texture to this as well. But I'm still hyped on the fact that this stuff smells so good. Ticking all the boxes when it comes to nutrition as well. Eating all the colors, and it's really not that hard to put together, right?
Is it still nutritional if I just cover this all with cheese? That's the question.
No, it's fine. We talk about balance here at Expresso Show, and that's definitely bringing the balance in. And I think there's some good things to say about dairy, especially with cheese. It's a good fat. It's not something that we should be overindulging on, but it definitely brings all the goodness together, and we can afford that if we're having an active lifestyle. So always good. good.
I love that.
Good.
Okay, pop that in the oven. It goes in
right.
at 180 for 20 to 25 minutes.
Right, at your
we
service.
just want it to look good. And then we're going to make a creamy feta sauce to top it all off.
Oh, it doesn't even stop there.
It doesn't stop there.
I didn't even think it could get better, but somehow you come through with the good stuff.
It's going to be so much better, Raul.
I see what you're using.
I'm actually going to put you to work over here, too.
All right,
okay.
let's get it going. So this is like the final step here, okay?
How did I forget the frittata in our frittata?
It's okay, don't worry. There's a recipe online in case anybody wants to follow this. So don't
okay,
fret.
you do
How
that,
are we doing this one, though?
Okay, so it's a feta dip. So you've got your feta going. You're going to put 2 tablespoons of the yogurt, the plain yogurt in as well as some lemon and pepper.
Ooh,
and remember, you don't have to add salt to this too because feta is quite a salty cheese
all
as
right,
well.
so all this feta is going in here, right? So this is going to kind of add some zestiness to the creaminess that we've already started with. So I'll pop 2 of those in there.
Yep.
You said some pepper as well, right? So pepper goes in there. I don't know how
don't be
much,
shy
so
with the pepper.
add that for taste.
Let me risk my life and take this out.
Careful now. Also, I'm not putting the whole lemon in, right? Just the squeeze.
The whole lemon. Here's the lemon
whole thing.
squeezer.
Oh,
yeah.
we get.
I mean, not the whole, not the peel.
Yeah, I'm well impressed.
Other way, other way.
Other way? What do you mean? You see, I'm old school. Yeah? I'm old school. I just use my hands. Thank you for educating me there. Never actually used one of these before. And why have I not? How simple is this? I always have like cuts on my hands sometimes.
There's one thing about me, I'm gonna get messy in the kitchen.
That's all good. So
right.
I'm here for the fact that we're getting some tips coming through. That looks like it's all done. Close that up. And a reminder to you, Mzansi, expressoshow.com, if you are wanting to replicate this magic, well, I'll make some noise.
So that will be the topping for everything that we create. Right over there.
My word.
Good job, Ryle.
I'm very impressed with you, milady. I'm putting up a big high five over here.
Sorry, I almost left you hanging there.
Well played.
Good job. And this is a delicious breakfast, brunch, or even dinner idea that you could get into. Isn't that delicious?
Oh, I can see how that's going to just bring it all together absolutely perfectly. Thank you for a breakfast of champions.
It's a
I think
pleasure.
every SA team member that went to the Olympics and the Springboks deserves this breakfast. And you do too, Mzansi. Go get it at expressoshow.com. Nicely done.
Thank you. Oh, you're going to...
One more. Yeah, we'll work on that.